When I first came to this camp, I was largely focused on becoming a small animal vet, but as we started the program in Yuma, I began to realize the important role that agriculture has in every one of our lives. As I was surrounded by farms such as these in Yuma, I noted that without farmers and scientists producing nourishing food in our world, society would cease to function as we know it. I started to truly grasp how agriculture is related to nearly everything in our world when we toured this seed company. I began to understand not only the science behind producing the seeds, but also how agriculture is heavily connected to the business world and to the engineering field as well. I learned that without the technology of today, our food source would not be nearly as reliable or safe. When we toured farms and did dissections, I started to really observe the different habitats that various species of animals lived in. And I realized that healthy, nourishing food is the first and most important preventative measure against disease and sickness that one can take. Our visits always managed to tie back to the importance of food and nutrients to all animals, and my former fixation with vets began to fade as it was replaced with a curiosity in food science. I realized proper nutrition will always be of the utmost importance for all animals in every environment, and preventative measures are much more important, not to mention better for the animal, than simply treating already sick livestock or pets as a veterinarian. When we went to Biosphere 2 and I viewed the varying worldwide habitats and the delicate balance of each environment, I realized how fragile our Earth is. I began to really understand how important it is to conserve our limited resources and maximize the productivity of our agriculture today. In essence, becoming a food scientist began to seem not only logical, but also necessary to maintain a healthy Earth and people when I began to fully understand our Earth in Biosphere 2. At the date farm, I was exposed to the way our nation's food is distributed and labeled every day, something I had never considered important or complex before. But here, I realized how fragile our food is as we discussed the possible effects of disease, natural disasters, and later on, the severe health risks in improperly labeled food products. Understanding all the risks that humans are already taking eating mass-produced food, I realized I wanted to help make our food and agriculture as safe and healthy as possible as a food scientist. When we went to the chem lab, that's really when my idea to major in food science really became concrete. The researchers there spoke of bettering medicine and taking a more holistic approach to food science by using naturally occurring ingredients. I realized the positive impact I could have on the health of others. This program showed me how I can better food and medicine for